21-year-old from North Carolina runs one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in history. In fact, every single video MrBeast has uploaded in 2019 has over 10 million views, something no other creator has done before him, not even PewDiePie.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
So how did he do it? In this video I'm going to show you why MrBeast is the smartest YouTuber on the platform. So if you want to grow a channel in 2020, get out your notebook and get ready, because this is going to be a YouTube masterclass. If you're new to this channel, I like to analyze big YouTubers and pinpoint the factors behind their success and growth. So why did I pick MrBeast? Well, I think the numbers really speak for themselves. MrBeast currently sits at 27 million subscribers, but he is growing at a rate of 1 million subscribers every month. He's bringing in 300 million views a month, which, if you want to break it down into money terms, is probably around $600,000 every single month just from ads. Not bad for a college dropout. But the big question is, how is this all possible? What does MrBeast know that we don't? Well, the good news is that I've spent the last week researching the hell out of his channel for all you guys, and I've broken it down into 4 factors that I think have set him apart. So without further ado, let's get straight into factor number 1. So the first factor I want to highlight is how MrBeast has turned himself into a viral video making machine. For most YouTubers, viral videos are like gold dust. For many YouTubers, they get one viral hit and then spend weeks or months desperately trying to replicate it with little success. Trust me, I've been there before and it's very hard to keep up the momentum. However, in MrBeast's case, he has truly cracked the viral formula, which allows him to make video after video that get onto the trending page and get big views. So what is his secret? In general, viral videos are based around a few central themes. Most viral videos can be placed into at least one of these categories. They are money related in some form, reaction based, pranks, challenges, drama related, or they feature other popular YouTubers, whether that be in their title or an actual collaboration. The really clever thing MrBeast does though is the fact that he blends multiple different viral themes into one video. Take for example this video here. Last YouTuber to leave wins $100,000. This was a collaboration video with various popular YouTubers. It's money based, but it was also a challenge. It also captured everyone's reaction to the situation, so it should be considered a reaction video too. MrBeast is a master at combining all the different ingredients needed to go viral and putting them into one video. The result in this case, 37 million views. Now you may be sitting there saying, where am I going to get access to 20 high profile YouTubers and 100 grand in cash from?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But the truth is, MrBeast figured this out very early on. Look through some of the videos he made a few years back when he was small and you'll see he still used the same method of blending popular formats into one video. See where you can apply this to your own videos to appeal to larger audiences. Now of course, it's not just as easy as that. Making videos that have the potential to go viral and actually going viral are two very different things. How is anyone going to know your video is a viral hit in the making if no one sees it? And that brings us on to factor number 2. MrBeast is beating the YouTube algorithm. YouTube cares about 2 things now more than anything else. Click-through rate, which is the amount of people clicking on your video, and watch time, which is the amount of time people spend watching your video after clicking. These are the 2 main metrics that YouTube uses when deciding whether or not to show your video to more people. You see, a lot of people like to overcomplicate things when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, but MrBeast keeps it simple and focuses on getting people to click and make them stay on his video. In terms of click-through rate, it's all about your title and your thumbnail. These are 2 things MrBeast is absolutely dominating at. His titles are short and snappy and always hold some sort of shock value. I can't tell you the amount of times I've seen a MrBeast video and thought, surely not. Being able to spark someone's interest through a few words is a skill that is often overlooked. As for MrBeast's thumbnails, on the surface they may seem quite simplistic and at times even poorly made. This thumbnail right here looks like it was made in 5 minutes. I mean, he didn't even bother photoshopping the follower count icon properly, and yet this video still has more views than my entire channel. However, once again, Jimmy is much smarter than many give him credit for. These thumbnails perfectly suit the type of videos he makes. They are in your face, instantly recognizable, and amateur by design. Things that tend to go viral on the internet are things that look amateur, especially when it comes to pranks or challenges. People don't want to see some polished end product when it comes to a challenge. This simplistic look is definitely intentional. MrBeast wants to stay true to that traditional YouTuber style. If he came out with a flashy, polished thumbnail and fonts, it just wouldn't suit his brand. Most of his thumbnails showcase some form of reaction. This may seem simple, but it's very important to remember. Another interesting point to remember is that over 50% of all traffic on YouTube comes through phones. MrBeast knows that thumbnails need to grab attention and be readable on smaller screens. Most YouTubers create their thumbnails on their computers, so it's an area that's easy to forget about. So that's how MrBeast gets people to click, but how does he get them to stay? Here I've outlined 3 things Jimmy does that ensures he clocks up hour after hour of watch time. The first thing is he gets straight to the point of the video from the get-go. Usually in the first 10 or 20 seconds of his videos, he explains exactly what is going to happen. This is commonly called a hook, and it ensures viewers know what to expect from the start, so they are more likely to stick around. This quite literally hooks their attention. Here's an example from one of his own videos.
I wanted to open a free bank, so I did what any logical person does. I rented a real bank, grabbed a ton of money, hired all my friends as tellers, and then bought a billboard and paid Chandler to flip a sign. And here's what happened. I asked the bank for $1 billion and they said no.
What?
So I made a graph.
It says we made a graph.
Yeah. And regardless, we're opening a free bank to put them out of business.
Let's go.
Yeah. Go give away money. Yeah.
The second thing is very obvious. His videos are long. If you want to get more watch time, it makes sense to have longer videos. There's a sweet point though, which for MrBeast is usually between 10 and 20 minutes. And thirdly, MrBeast uses a lot of retention tactics to make sure viewers are brought on a journey through his videos and don't click off. Most of his videos are not resolved until the end, so you naturally want to stick around to see what happens. If you break it down, they are all a story with an intro, middle and end. He also uses a varied approach of editing, for example combining energetic humour with slower, more emotional moments. Some of this is just from being a good storyteller, but it all helps to make sure people stick around after clicking. Okay, so on to the final 2 points. These are going to be much less detailed but equally as important, so make sure you stick around. Factor number 3 is the fact that MrBeast understands the importance of the growth stage. The growth stage is a term used in business to describe the stage where a new company is growing rapidly fast to get more customers and develop a better product, without worrying too much about being in profit. MrBeast applies the same concept to his YouTube channel, which I find to be a fascinating model and a very clever move. Pretty much all the money MrBeast has made from his videos up until this point has been reinvested into making even better videos. You see, a lot of YouTubers grow like this. They get to a certain point and fail to innovate and fail to create better videos, and then they die off. However, the way MrBeast is constantly upping the stakes and improving his videos means his growth isn't slowing, as his videos get better and better each time. Listen to what the man himself had to say about it in his Casey Neistat interview.
My mindset, if you want to know how I always thought, I just always saw it as I just reinvest everything I make. Like literally up till a few months ago, every time I got a paycheck, that was just like the month's budget. So like I said, I saved up $1 a day to buy a microphone. When I made a few $1,000s, I just spent a few $1,000s. When I made $10,000, I just spent 10. So it's like, as I made more money, I was just like, all right, well now I want to spend it on videos somehow. That was just my mindset, if that's what you're asking.
I want to finish up with the final point. MrBeast has proven that positivity can win on YouTube. I think sometimes it's quite easy to view YouTube as a whole in a negative light. It can at times feel like a toxic environment that is built on bringing other people down to fight your way to the top. However, MrBeast is a perfect example that by being a genuine, positive and likable person, you can still rise to the very top of this platform. Maybe this is the most important lesson of them all.
Wow, I don't even know what to say.
What you guys do is just a blessing, and I never thought in a million years that, you know, I would get that opportunity, but I'm so grateful.
Aww.
We really are. Thank you.
You guys did a good job. Keep giving away my money. I'd rather not have money and see things like that. Me too. Back to your state.
And with that said, thank you all for watching this video. My goal this year was to hit 50,000 subscribers, which, let's be honest, I don't think is going to happen. But if we can hit 500 likes on this video, it would be the perfect Christmas present. Please leave a comment below letting me know who you'd like to see analysed next. And as always, I'll see you at the top.